Good afternoon, Alabama. It's Debbie and Marie from Guntersville. And we have some exciting news about our garden. Everything is growing and blooming. And the greenhouse that Marie is putting together is coming along great. So we want to show you what's been going on. Our potatoes are doing great. We have our blue potatoes, our red potatoes, and our russet potatoes. And they're blooming. And that only means that we'll be digging up potatoes soon, because after they bloom,
they die.
And the coleus is growing in my potatoes. So there's nothing better than fresh farm eggs from our chickens and blue potatoes. Our carrots are doing great. We've been picking them. I'm going to pick some carrots. Pick a couple of carrots. Our carrots are doing awesome. We've been picking them. Our onions, we're going to give them another shot this winter. And these are some more of the potatoes. These are the blue ones, actually. And these are the russet. And they're the biggest potatoes. They are in 10-gallon containers. And they're doing awesome. How are we doing for those carrots? Oh, there's a little carrot. We picked a few carrots for our dinner for tonight. And let's go see what the rest of the garden's doing. This is actually my shade house, and Marie's building it for me. It's made out of PVC, and she's ordered the covering, and she's been putting it on. She started it yesterday, and it is awesome. I'm excited. I can start putting my plants in here. I grow everything from seeds, and it'll be great. We can run water lines over here and some electricity so things don't freeze in the wintertime. And this will all be pulled nice and tight. And it is awesome. It is very awesome. It'll be just as tight as that.
Yes. So
this is what she's been doing. Spending time inside the shade house on a hot day.
No, I've been on the outside.
So Marie is just working away on this shade house. And we've talked about it for a couple of years, and we finally got a kit to put the PVC together with, and we got that together okay. And Marie ordered the top, and she's fitting it on, and then she's fitting the sides, and it's going to have a front door, and it's going to have a back window. And I'm just really excited to be able to start my plants in that. As our trees grow and we get more shade. So, thank you, Marie.
You're welcome.
An old apple tree that was on the property when we came, and this is the first year that it's having apples, and it's loaded with apples. It's just loaded with apples. Look at all the apples. We're not quite sure what kind of apples they are. We had a drought 2 years ago, and everything just really dried up, and we lost a couple oak trees. And then this winter was really, really sub-zero cold. And there are just tons and tons of apples. Look at those apples. And that's besides our Fuji apple trees. So, we are excited about that too. These are our baby barn swallows. We had a nest of 4 babies on the front porch, and they have hatched and flown off. And I'm not sure if that's the baby or if that's a mama. I'm going to know in a minute. Hi. Oh, I think that's the mama. That's the mama, got her head out. She's in the shade. She's picked a good box. We have boxes built all around the property. And this is the first time we've had a barn swallow build in the box. And we're not going to bother her. We're just going to leave her alone. Say, okay, mama, thank you. Okay, so I brought the produce in the house, and hey puppies! Hi, say hi, Sweet Pea, and Luke, and Brooke. Hi! And we're going to go check and see if we have any eggs from the girls today. Okay, yesterday we caught all the chickens. We have 5 chickens, and they had mites. So we had to catch them all, and we had to spray them. And we cleaned their coop out real good. Hi, girls. Hi. And let's see if we got any eggs for today. He said there's nothing better than fresh eggs and fresh potatoes. And oh, look at that. We have 1, 2, 3 eggs. Woo! Good job, ladies. Good job. Anytime they lay eggs, they get their mealy worms. So when the girls, and every evening, girls, we get the eggs, and the girls get their mealy worms. That's their very, very favorite treat. And we say thank you for the eggs. Thank you. Thank you. So our tomatoes and everything is doing awesome. It's supposed to rain this week, so it's only going to get more awesome. We just have tomatoes all over the place here. And I actually have my nifty-difty little garden chart, because every time we label everything, they fall apart. So the tomatoes we have are Independence Days, Big Boys, Better Boys, Beefsteaks, Romas, Sweetie cherries, and Gardener Delight cherries. And they are all doing awesome. Big, healthy bushes. And tall. They're like 4 feet tall over there.
There's a bunch of Independence Day tomatoes on here.
I know. Tons of them. And our California Wonder peppers are doing well. They're blooming. Oh, look at the little peppers! Woohoo! And our Black Beauty eggplant, which is huge. Look at that.
See the blooms on this
Look
one?
at the blooms.
Look at
Look at the blooms. I don't care for eggplant myself, but I just love growing things. Look at that. Oh, there's an eggplant right there. Look at that. There's an eggplant.
all right.
Look at the blooms. Wow. And our zucchini, we kind of had a windstorm come through and kind of take our zucchini apart. But the one back here is like going crazy. And we have a wonderful surprise today. And Marie's going to go back there and get our surprise. Let me hold the carrots for you. This will be our very, very first zucchini. June 9th, and we've got zucchini already. It's like they grow 3 inches every day. Look at that. Woohoo! Awesome!
Dinner tonight.
Dinner tonight. And they're just the blooms on them, and the size of, look at this. This is one plant. This is just one plant, and it's huge. And it's just full of zucchini, taking over my tomato plants.
Check this one.
And our cowpeas. Oops, I just stepped on that one. Our cowpeas are climbing. I had to reinforce our string fence. So our cowpeas are, look at that, they're starting to climb. Did you see that, Marie?
I saw that this morning.
They are climbing.
Yep.
And then back over here, well, now we can't get down the rows anymore.
Somebody put some string in the way.
No.
Oh, the zucchini's
The
taking over.
zucchini is in. Look at this zucchini. Look at this zucchini. Look at that. Look at it.
I know.
It's huge.
Got blooms all over.
It's like the, what was the Little Shop of Horrors? Woo. And our green beans are growing like crazy. And they have little green beans, if you can find them, growing on them. Looks like we may need to spray. We use all natural organic spray from different flower oils, so nothing harms anything. Our okra is blooming. See if I can find some okra blooming. I knew there was some blooming down here. Can you find any green beans? Oh, there's okra. It's okra right there. Woo, every plant has okra. Look at that. Look at that okra.
Wow.
Wow. Now in next week, on June 18th, I'm having my shoulder replaced. And then on June 21st, Marie is having her her left shoulder rotator cuff repaired and her tendon. So, we're going to have interesting gardening days. Now our corn is tasseling.
What'd you do with the carrots?
They're over there. The corn is tasseling, and we have G90 corn, Peaches and Cream, Triple Crown, and Farmer Select. And look at this corn. This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Yes, you will eat this.
Yes, this I will eat. I have learned to eat black-eyed peas. Oops. Where's the tassels? I know it was tasseling. I think it was the farmer's, here we go. Look at that. It's tasseling. They're coming up.
Yep.
Woohoo, look at that. Look at that. Wow, how exciting. Look at that. Wow, look at that one.
Wow, that one's
And all the ladybugs are in there. We're just doing their thing, and it's so
pollinating.
exciting. Look at that. Wow. Our garden just flourishes every year, and it just absolutely fascinates us. Now, over here in our 30-gallon containers, we have our honeydew. And my honeydew is actually blooming. It's got blooms down there. Look at that.
right there.
Right there. Don't tear it apart.
know.
There's all blooms down there. I've never grown honeydew before, so this is a first. And my cantaloupe are blooming. Look at that. They're just, I watered them so they're a little dusty dirty on them. And our spaghetti squash, it's got little blooms all over it. Look at that.
Yep.
Look
Yeah,
at,
lots of
look
spaghetti
at, lots of spaghetti squash. And the acorn squash, it's got blooms. Look at the
I
blooms.
know, and every one of them.
It's going to be taken off soon. Be climbing the fence. And
Cucumbers.
the pickle bush cucumbers are finally taken off, and they had blooms on them too. You can see right down in the plants. They got blooms on them. Wow. And the butternut. Look at the butternut. The butternut has found its way. It's got blooms on almost every single segment. Wow. Look at that. Look at the blooms.
Healthy one.
Wow.
And lots of.
It's amazing. You come out here every other day and it's just amazing. Now look at the crookneck yellow squash. Look at that. We've got squash.
Over there.
We've got squash. Look at that. Look at that. A little bit of rain that's coming. Woohoo. Excuse me. And then my pumpkins. My pumpkins actually are blooming too. Down in here. It was funny, it was just a couple days ago, I didn't think my pumpkins were growing, so I planted some more seeds, and man, those seeds popped up, and then all of a sudden the pumpkins just went crazy. So they'll come out. And the watermelon, look at the watermelon. Congo watermelon. They almost look like they're blooming. I
Almost.
can't tell if
Can't
that's
tell.
blooms or not. But it sure looks healthy. Wow. And then our bottle gourds, so we can make more containers for the birds to live in. Our bottle gourds. So, that's our update for today. So this is Debbie,
And Marie.
and we're saying happy gardening, and everybody be safe, and we'll catch you in a few more days.
Bye.
Bye.